Excuse me, don't confuse me. Hello, what's up, family? Welcome to another episode of the Manhood Mentor Show. I'm your host, Jabbar Lance Brown, and the title of today's lesson is considered Building Strength and Stamina for Entrepreneurs. Look, not just entrepreneurs, but for all people, especially men, right? Because that's what we do over here at the Manhood Mentor Training and Development, where we instill leadership and empowerment principles back into the men, right? We want our men to be uplifted, edified, empowered, and educated, right? And we're doing our part to contribute to the outcome. So look, man, how y'all doing, family? How everybody been doing since the last time we had our episode? Peace and blessings to everybody under the sound of my voice. Look, it's always an honor and a pleasure when we get another opportunity to fellowship with the family. I'm super excited about the lesson tonight. As y'all know, we got 5 shows that we do, right? We do a technology show, we do a credit show, we do a male leadership and empowerment manhood show, then we do a real estate show, and we do a fitness show. So this is our fitness episode, right? And fitness is one of those things that, you know, healthcare is a big business in our country, right? And for those who don't prioritize healthcare and taking care of yourself, either you're gonna pay on the front or you pay on the back end. Hello, either you take care of it now or you can take care of it later, right? Either you take a little time for yourself now or later on in life when you start to develop medical conditions and physical ailments, you're gonna end up taking care of yourself even more later on. So listen, if you take my advice, man, I would recommend that you start to take care of yourself now, right? Because self-care is healthcare, right? Self-care is healthcare. Don't never forget that. So look, y'all know, right, Instagram been cutting us short on some of the lessons. So we got to shorten the program, right? So we got a 30-minute show coming for you guys, and we're going to jump right into it. So look, man, how everybody been doing? Now, y'all know that fitness, physical fitness, going out to the gym, working out on a daily basis, drinking my water, prayer, meditation, fasting, intermittent fasting, carb cycling, all of these components are things that I've used to maintain a good degree of physical health and strength and physicality even into my 40s, right? And I recommend for anybody under the sound of my voice, really take a personal inventory and determine what you can do to enhance your physical capabilities, right? To enhance your physicality, right? Even if it's putting that phone down for a little extra amount of time per day that'll help your mental health, even if it's getting out of your office or getting out of your house and walking around the block or walking around your building a few laps, right? Getting your blood circulating, getting your oxygen pumping through your lungs, clearing that brain fog. You know, some people end up with brain fog throughout the day because they're sitting still and they are in a sedentary state all day, right? We're gonna go over a few recommendations throughout this episode, but we really want you guys to prioritize your physical fitness and prioritize your healthcare, right? Because there's no amount of success that could be sustained without you being in some degree of good health, right? So look, without further ado, family, we're gonna jump into the presentation for today. Boom. Right, building stamina and strength for busy entrepreneurs, for busy people in general, right? All my single mothers out there, shout out to all my single mothers. My mother raised me, did a great job. You understand? She raised me and my sister, did a great job. For all the single mothers out there, I know that y'all job is you know, not highlighted in the way that it should be, because us men, we don't truly understand the amount of emotional depth that it takes to raise a child and to still take care of yourself and to still manage your career and to still have a social life and to still be, you know, all of these different versions of yourself for your girlfriends and for your sorors, your sorority sisters, for your co-workers, for your family. So shout out to all my single mothers out there. We love y'all. We respect you. We uplift you. We really appreciate what you guys are doing. This episode is for you too, right? Take care of yourself. Prioritize physical fitness in conjunction with you taking care of Junior and your little princess, right? Take some time out for yourself, right? And it's a lot of women nowadays who starting businesses and who moving along in the entrepreneurial space as well, right? And one of the things that prioritizing physical fitness can do for you is can help you increase your energy and increase your focus, right? When you're in a sedentary state all day, subconsciously your mind has your body resting even though you're sitting down working, even though you're sitting down writing something, even though you're sitting down on the phone, your mind subconsciously has your body in a resting position. So your energy is lower than if you stand up. This is why the standing desk is so popular and so important. I have a standing desk in my office and in my studio. Okay, I have a standing desk because it's very useful and it's very, it creates a variety, right? It gets me excited about doing work. It keeps me energetic and enthusiastic because I'm standing erect. Like now, this is a standing desk that I'm using right now. See, I don't know if you could tell, but like the desk is able to raise up and down at the push of a button. And for those who are interested in that, you know, they got them all online. Right? I got this at a good deal. I bought multiple standing desks. I just did that to show y'all, right? That I actually use the product that I'm endorsing right now. A standing desk is very creative and it's very important in helping you continue to remain productive and to increase your energy while you're actually working, right? Sitting down is cool, but think about it when you're in the house and you laying back on the couch or you relaxing on the couch, or you sitting down and you laying back on the bed and you relaxing on the bed. The next thing you know, you done took a nap. You done took a nap. You wasn't even planning on taking a nap, but you took a nap because your mind subconsciously is telling your body, man, we chilling right now. Hold on, chat. You sitting down, you laying back, you got your feet up, even though you're on the phone, even though you typing, even though you're on the computer, but you're in a resting state. So your mind is telling your body to chill and to reduce the energy that it's going to need in order to function, and then you end up becoming less productive. Right? And you may even be less focused, right? Because your brain is not stimulated. See, when you're standing like what I'm doing, using a standing desk, and when you're moving around as you're working, even though you're on the phone, but you're moving around, even though you're on the laptop, but you may be, you know, in one part of your office at the earlier part of the day, and then the second half of the day, you go to another part of the office. Me and other business partners and colleagues know the importance of this as well, because we may go to different locations throughout the city and take our laptop and take our equipment and work at another part of the city. Why? Because this stimulates energy, focus, and productivity, right? We're talking about the power of physical fitness, and we're talking about establishing strength and stamina for busy entrepreneurs, right? And y'all know I'm big on definitions, right? So now when you look at that definition of the word stamina, it says physical or moral strength to resist or withstand illness. Hello, physical or moral strength to resist or withstand illness, fatigue, or hardship. And then it says endurance, right? We all should want stamina. And it's a distinction between the two words. See, having strength is in essence having brute force and power, but your strength can fade if you don't have stamina. Hello, we going somewhere, family. You can have strength and not have stamina, right? This is why we said building strength and stamina, because when we show you how to get stronger using various techniques and tactics, now you have to enforce that strength and use other tactics and techniques to establish your stamina, which will allow you to resist fatigue and which will allow you to now harness the endurance that you need to sustain your strength throughout the day and to complete these actions and activities. So look, man, throughout your day, right, in 15-minute increments, this is a 15-minute strength routine, you can do squats, right? You can do 3 sets of 10 squats throughout your day in variables. So if you get to work and you have to start working as soon as you get to work, let's say you work in an hour or 2-hour burst, right? At the end of your 2-hour cycle, you can get up from your desk and go do your set of squats to now get mobile, right? To now exercise your legs and create some flexibility in your hips, in your lower body area, get your blood circulating, and it can help clear brain fog. Now we're talking about push-ups. Most men would prefer to do calisthenics and body weight exercises as opposed to working out in the gym and using free weights, right? And to me, I love the weights, right? I love the weights and I do body weight exercises, but I really prefer the weights, right? So look, when you're talking about working and remaining physically fit and building strength and stamina while you're working, you want to make sure that you're doing things to stimulate yourself in between you working, right? So look, squats, right? Right? You can do 3 sets of 10, right? In between you working. You can also do push-ups, okay? Now, these are things that you can do without having to have weights. And these are things that you can do without needing the gym, okay? You can do 3 sets of 10 push-ups. Now, I know some people gonna try to put a barrier in your mind. Well, look, I'm not trying to get sweaty while I'm at work. Listen, you know how to move around without getting sweaty. And if you do, which most people are not gonna sweat profusely from doing 30 push-ups in increments, right? Because you're gonna take a break in between. Most people are not gonna sweat profusely from doing 30 squats in increments, with you taking a break after each set of 10, right? And you can do lunges, okay? Right? Same thing, y'all. 3 sets of 10. Now look, this fitness episode is a labor of love for me because I love fitness so much, and it has helped me so much that I want to come back and tell the family what's been working for me. Hello. See, this episode, when I do these fitness shows, this is really to encourage you to now take care of the most important person to you, which is you. If you're a father, if you're a grandfather, for my single mothers, if you're a mother, you're a grandmother, you're an aunt, you're a daughter, you're a sister, you're a cousin, you gotta be you first before you can be that little girl or the mother for that little boy. To all my brothers out there, you gotta be you first before you can be the father and the grandfather and the uncle and the godfather to younger than them, man. Hello, see, all we doing is talking about self-care, being healthcare, understanding how to develop strength and stamina throughout your day, right? It's no success without having physical fitness and without being in good health. This says high intensity interval training for stamina in 10 minutes, right? Now, what high intensity interval training is this? It's when you rev your heart rate up as high as you can for that moment, and then you take interval or intermittent breaks. So for example, if you were to work in 1 hour bursts or 2 hour bursts, then you would probably go outside or go to another part of your building or your office, and you would do things like run in place real fast to rev your heart rate up in intervals of either a minute or 2 minutes. And then you would take a break in between. And what this does is it gets your blood flow, it gets your blood stimulated. Now, I want to make this clear to the family too. Now, when you injure your body, okay, the part of your body that's injured, when your immune system tries to heal that part, it sends more white blood cells over to the part that's injured. The white blood cells then carry the oxygen. So the power of high intensity interval training is you revving up your heart rate so that you develop more oxygen in your body to help clear brain fog and to help get your blood circulating and loosen up your limbs that may be stiff from you sitting down all day. You see why? That's how we doing it, right? See, you gotta look at your body as a machine at the same time, and you being the conductor of that machine, you gotta know how to stimulate yourself and how to keep yourself in the best possible condition throughout the day. Mind-body connection, stress reduction, mental clarity, and creativity boost. Now, when you find yourself feeling better physically, you by default are gonna feel better mentally, right? We've all been there with your arm may be hurting, or your back may be hurting, or your leg may be hurting, or your foot may be hurting, or your head may be hurting. When these parts of your body is hurting, it now takes your mind off of being creative and you focusing more on your physical ailment. We know it's true, family, right? When your body is not feeling correctly and you hurt in some kind of way, it's almost, well, I ain't gonna say impossible, but it's more of a challenge for you to stay creative and for you to stay productive, right? So having your mind and your body in sync with one another is critically important if you're gonna remain creative. And if you're gonna be successful in your job and have success in your life, you need an abundance of creativity throughout every day that you come into work, right? Right? You wanna exercise to boost creativity, right? You want to exercise to boost creativity. And I know y'all be looking at some of them words. See, I come from the era where we were writing cursive, where they used to have cursive handwriting. And when you first learned how to write, they had one side where you write in regular handwriting, and the other side you would associate them letters and write in cursive. See, now they taking cursive out of the curriculum for schools and they dumbing all the youngsters down. So if y'all see me sometime, I mix up regular letters and cursive letters at the same time. Don't worry, as long as you can read it, man. That's why I like to explain the lesson while we're going through it, right? Now, when we're talking about fitting workouts into your schedule, morning, lunch, and dinner, right? Morning, lunch, and dinner. So now me, I go to the gym every day when I first get up in the morning, unless I got a meeting or unless I got another appointment. But generally speaking, when I wake up in the morning, I go straight to the gym because I love it, right? I love working out in the morning. Why? Because what it does for me is it gives me energy throughout the whole day, okay? So, morning workout, right? And that gives me daily energy, okay? Now, some people, they can't go work out in the morning because you got to take the kids to school, okay? You might have to go to the grocery store, right? You may have a doctor's appointment, whatever your schedule may be. So now for you, you might want to work out at lunchtime, okay? So now, if you're working out at lunch, right? One of the benefits of the lunch workout is a break from work. Hello, see that? See, this is a way for you now to have something to look forward to. Okay, I got up in the morning, I took my kids to school, I made it to the store, I made it to work on time, boom. Now I know I gotta work for 3-4 hours. But I know in my mind, come a certain time of day, I get a little break back to myself because I'm gonna go to exercise at lunchtime. So now I get an extra little break from work. It's some companies that got fitness centers on site. It's some companies that give the staff members membership to the gym. Hello, see, I used to break away from work when I was working back when I had a job, when I used to, job wiggle. I used to break free and then go to the gym while I was at work and then come back from the gym and then still come back to work and keep doing my thing. I'm not telling you to do that unless they allow that, but you gotta start to now take part of your time back and reinvest into yourself now. If you're working out in the evening time, right? Morning lunch, evening workout. I ain't gonna say dinner. Right? Now, if you're working out in the evening, one thing about working out in the evening is you can use this as a way to wind down after your work day, right? Work day, wind down. Now, some people will say, well, Jabbar, if I'm going to go work out and I need energy to work out, how am I winding down from the work day? Because if you've been working all day, your mind is in a certain headspace, is in a certain environment, but you got to disconnect from that environment. So in order to disconnect from that environment, you come and unwind from the stresses of work, and then you take all that stress out inside the gym. Hello, or the fitness center. Hello, see, so that way you don't go home with your lady and with your kids, and you taking all this negative energy out on the family when the family ready to love on you when you walk in the door, but you too stressed out and you too uptight and too tense because you've been at work all day. No, if you can't get it in the morning, you can't get it in at lunchtime, you still got to get it in the evening before you get down to the house so that you can be in the right headspace and in the right capacity so that you can be the best version of yourself for your family. But no matter what, we want to get our workout in on a daily basis, y'all, because this is important. We got to take care of ourselves while we taking care of everybody else. Now, boost your morning routine. So now, this for the people who want to work out in the morning time, right? Like me. Now, if you truly want to work out in the morning time, you should get up a little earlier, right? But in order to get up earlier, okay, right? You got to get up earlier if you're going to work out in the morning. Now, if you're going to get up earlier, that means that you got to go to bed earlier too. So you can't be sitting up all night, every night, watching all the football games. You can't sit up all night, every night, and binge watching on all the TV programs that really ain't important. Or you sitting up scrolling all night trying to see. Here you scrolling that junk. Here you spinning that junk like it's a wheel at the carnival, man. You just all night. You can't do that, fam. You got to lay it down, man. You right? You got to get to bed early so you can get up early too. So you can now get some time back for yourself in the morning time and be able to go to the gym in the morning, right? Look, drink water before you go to bed, and you want to drink your water before your workout. Okay? Now, I drink water all day, right? And what it does, for one, drinking water keeps you hydrated. For two, it gives you energy. And for 3, it allows your body not to feel dehydrated when you're sleeping so that you get a better quality of sleep, right? And sleeping is critically important to building muscle and increasing stamina. Hello, that's what the lesson is about. Increasing strength and stamina. And sleep is essential to both, and having the proper level of hydration is essential to both as well. And then look, if you can't get a long workout in, don't feel bad about it, right? As long as you get you at least 30 to 45 minutes in, that's a good start. Don't stop there, especially if you're a man. If you're a man, you should be doing an hour or more, preferably 2 hours. Preferably 2 hours, man. You listen, we pay the cost to be the boss. If you the man, then you gotta be the man. So preferably your workout should be 2 hours. If not, on average, an hour and a half, at the least an hour. And if you can't do nothing else, like you gotta go get something done, 45 minutes. We let the women do anything under that, right? We gotta press that line, man. We gotta press that line, man, right? Short workout, right, should be at least 45 minutes. At least. Don't even say yourself short. Short workout should be at least 45 minutes, and you got to press that line all the way to the end because you want to start developing some muscles. Now, throughout your day, right? Because the day can get stressful. You taking phone calls, you shooting emails, you sending texts, you responding to social media, right? You faxing, you emailing stuff, right? You printing stuff out, right? You writing stuff down. Your mind is damn near on overload. It's 2024. Everybody wants something from you. Your mind is damn near on overload. So now, how entrepreneurs use fitness to succeed, from time to time, you got to take a meditation break, okay? This is why I'm big on audio books, right? The popular books that you like or that you've been recommended, you can get them on audio book. So that way, when you get some time to yourself, as opposed to listening to the radio, listening to music, trying to figure out what you want to listen to, right? What kind of vibe you in, what kind of mood you're in, what artists you want to play, what playlists you want to hear. No, put on an audio book. You can meditate on an audio book or you meditate in silence. But one of the things about meditating in silence is this. And nowadays, it's damn near almost impossible. Almost, I ain't saying that nothing is impossible, but it's very challenging for you to get complete and total silence. It's different now. Somebody always calling you, emailing you, texting you, phone going off, social media. It's damn near, it's an extreme challenge for you to try to get into a mode of silence, especially if you're at work. But if nothing else, you put the audio book on real low so that your ears have to tune up higher to hear it. And now you can meditate on really what they're saying and get that in your psyche and your subconscious so you can have a new thought process being developed and a new habit forming into your life, right? A morning run, we already talked about working out in the morning, and an active workstation, right? From time to time, y'all, you got to get up and stand up while you're working so that you're not sitting down all day, causing your mind to subconsciously make you lazy, right? Now, set your goals, set your personal goals for the day. Each day now accumulates into a week. Create a plan and track your progress. So now, when it says create a plan, what this means is this. What is my routine going to be for the week? What time I'm going to bed, what time I'm getting up, what time I'm going to break free and work out at the job, or work out before work, or work out after work, right? All of these things have to be pre-planned. Why? Because everybody every day is going to want something from you. So in giving something to everybody else, if you don't ink yourself into that, you're going to end up and come up short. So look, fam, that's the lesson for today, right? What we want to do is this, okay? We want to give everybody a high five through the camera, a high five through the live, pop, right? We appreciate you riding with us all the way to the end. We appreciate you guys tapping in with us, getting on the waiting list for the Manhood Mentor Agency, right? Make sure that y'all click that QR code at the top of the program, okay? That's been the fitness lesson for the day. Y'all know that we're a big proponent on male leadership and empowerment, and we're a big proponent on self-development, okay? It's nothing that you can do in this world without becoming the version of yourself you need to be to get that thing done. Whoever you are today, you won't stay that person and accomplish each one of these goals that you want to accomplish. Look, let us help you, man. Click that QR code, get on the waiting list, right? Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe to the Manhood Mentor on all social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn, okay? Make sure that y'all do that. Make sure that y'all sharing the program out to people who you know need the program as well. And look, guys, watch these lessons multiple times, take notes. Hello, watch the lessons multiple times and take notes. Why? Because you now have to develop a repetitive nature in doing what's right for you. All right, remember, self-care is healthcare, and remember that I'm the one who tell you get your mind right, then I tell you get your grind right, then I tell you that you're gonna get your shine right, then I tell you that you're gonna end up in the limelight. Until the next time, peace and love. Hello.